Hi guys, so I am going to do heat transfer vinyl on a mug today. I'm going to show you how to use a mug press to apply heat transfer vinyl to a mug. And by now you have all seen my giant press. It's not on right now. But before I had that, I had a cheapo 8-in-1 off of eBay. And I really liked it. It worked really well. Back it up a little bit, I'm sorry. It worked really well, but one, it was really small. It's a 12 by 15 inch press, and I wanted something bigger. I wanted a clamshell, and it was a major pain to switch out from a flat platen to the hat platen or to the plate platens, which I didn't use, but it's just, you have to remove the bottom platen and remove the top platen, put on the hat one, use it. You have to wait for it to cool before you can take it off to put the other one on. It was just a lot of work and a lot of time. But once I bought the big clamshell press, I converted my 8-in-1 into a hat and mug press only. I don't use the flat platen with it anymore. But you can't use them at the same time. They have to be, they run off the same board, so you can only use one at a time. So right now I have it set up for the hat, and we're gonna set it up for the mug. So I have my large mug sleeve in, and I want to plug this in. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm turning this so you can see it. I'm going to unscrew the cord for the hat press, and I have, takes a little bit of force here, I have attached a magnet to the cord right here, so I can just stick it on the side of the press so it's not getting damaged anywhere. And then I'm going to take the cord for the mug press and plug it in. It only goes in one way. Tighten that ring down, and then I'm going to turn it on, and we want to press at about 315. So I'm going to hit enter, whoops, hit OK, bump it up to 315, enter OK. It's going to ask for how long. 15 seconds is good. Hit OK, and then it's going to heat up. Okay, so we have reached our desired temperature of 315, and I'm going to open my mug press and feel the heat, and for the mug. And I hold my mug in my right hand, and you have to decide, do you want the design facing you as you're drinking the mug, or do you want it facing out so other people can see it? I want mine facing in, so we're going to put it on this side. You can decorate both sides. You could put a name or a shape or something on the other side. So I'm going to take just the alcohol swab, and I want to clean this off really good. I'm going to let that dry. Okay, so now that we're dry, I'm just going to eyeball where I want this to be. You could measure it out. I'm just making this for myself. So don't want it too high because I don't want my mouth to hit the vinyl when I'm drinking. So I'm kind of using the box of the transfer tape, the carrier sheet, to help line it up straight, because it is a straight line. So just going to kind of eyeball that, push it down, and it's sticking pretty good. If it's not sticking, you can use heat resistant tape, which, as you know by now, is one of my favorite things, and you can just tape it down to make sure it doesn't shift. And I'm using glitter heat transfer vinyl, and you can do this with smooth heat transfer vinyl or holographic or anything like that, but I'm just going to tape that down, make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Then we're going to stick it in our press. Now, the mug press itself does not have a sensor for the timer. So when you put it in the press and you close, the timer's not going to start itself, and I actually have mine set for really tight for sublimation. So we're going to back this up just a little bit. So I'm going to put it in, I'm going to close it, and I'm going to hit enter to start the timer. You could count it in your head, you can do it however you want. Hopefully I didn't loosen the pressure too much. Enter to stop it. I'm going to open it. And the mug will get hot, so be careful. So I like having this on here because I can test this without worrying about it shifting. It's not sticking yet, so let's increase our pressure a little bit. And press again. Start the timer. Enter to stop. And now we're sticking. So we can peel off this tape. And again, the mug's going to be hot, so be careful. Oh, and we're not sticking at the bottom. It's wanting to come off. Let's stick it in there again. And sometimes it's trial and error. That's why you want to be careful taking that carrier sheet off. So let's bump up our pressure a little more. We're going to let it cool a little before we try to pull the carrier sheet off this time. Okay, so I've let it cool a little bit, so now we're going to try to peel this off. And it is coming off much better this time. And we do have some of the loose glitter from the carrier sheet on there, but that will come right off. I'm going to go get a towel and wipe that off real quick. So I've just got an old t-shirt. The mug's still a little warm, so I'm being careful. Just going to get this off because I am putting another layer on there. Just going to get some of that off. I'll worry about the rest of it later. So now we're going to line up our other piece. Get another piece of tape ready. So because I'm doing glitter and you can't layer glitter over glitter, this design has already been subtracted right there so that they can overlap. This design is from melissamartinidesigns.com. It's under her coffee mug designs. I'm going to tape this. You'll be able to see what I'm doing here. She's got a set of, I think it's maybe 5 designs that go great on a coffee mug. I think it's like $6. But this is one of those. I didn't have to edit or do anything with it. I just ungrouped it so I could cut different colors. The mug's still really hot. So I've used that tape there to hold that transfer sheet down so that when we press it, it's not going to shift or go anywhere. So now we're going to stick this one in the press. I'm going to go a little longer this time. Let's do 30 seconds. Again, keep in mind that the mug gets really hot. Woo. 315 degrees hot. let's see how we did. So 30 seconds was perfect. So you can see there is some glitter transfer. It does come right off. I'm gonna let this cool completely so that that adhesive has a chance to set, and I'm gonna clean it up and then we'll take a picture. And I did off center it so it's a little lower because it's facing me and my mouth's gonna go here, and I didn't want my mouth rubbing against the design, so that's why I did that. You could do it on the back side and have it centered if you wanted to, but I just wanted to keep that area clear so I wasn't messing it up drinking. And we'll be back with the cleaned off finished product. Thanks guys.